We are going to start with some examples of simplifying algebraic expressions before we move on to solving equations. So when we simplify, our first example is going to be 13g plus 8g. So what I have here are two like terms. I know that they are like terms because they both share the same variable, g. I have a coefficient of 13 and a coefficient of 8, but they still share the same variable, which means they're going to be multiplied by the same value, g. So I'm simply going to add these two together because the addition symbol shows what operation I'm going to be doing. So 13 plus 8g is 21g. Example 2, x plus y plus 4x plus 7y. Now in this expression I have 4 terms, and I do see some like terms. I have my x and positive 4x as like terms, and being that they share the same variable x. Then I have my y and my 7y. So I'm simply going to do the operation addition that's being shown with each term. So x plus 4x is 5x plus y plus 7y is 8y. All right, and the third example, I'm just going to switch the signs. I'm going to use the same terms, but now that I'm seeing some subtraction, it's going to give me, of course, a different simplified expression. We still have our x and 4x, but this time we have a minus y and a minus 7y. So x plus 4x is 5x, but negative y minus 7y is going to give me a negative 8y. All right, our next example will include the distribution property, and I'm going to throw in some negative numbers. Okay. All right, so we're asked to simplify this expression, and so we first have to use the distributive property to simplify this and this. So we're going to say negative 6 times a positive x is a negative 6x. Negative 6 times a negative 5 is going to give me a positive 30, because a negative times a negative is a positive. Bring now my plus sign here. This is a positive 2, so 2 times 2x will give me 4x. And a positive 2 times a negative 5 will give me a negative 10. So now I'm down to my 4 terms. I have some like terms, negative 6x and positive 4x are like terms, and the positive 30 and the negative 10 are like terms. So I'm going to say negative 6 plus 4 is going to give me negative 2x, and 30 minus 10 will give me a positive 20. So negative 2x plus 20. So when we're working with simplifying, we want to make sure that we simplify it down till there's no more like terms. So here we had 2 terms, we simplified it to 1. In this one we had 4 terms, and we were only able to simplify it down to 2 terms because now they're unlike. We have a 5 with a variable x and an 8 with a variable y. Again, we had 4 terms, we were able to simplify it down to 2 terms, but we paid attention to that operator symbol that was with our terms because that let us know how we needed to combine them when we simplified. And then with our distribution, we're multiplying the outside term by each inside term, keeping in mind our signs. Negative times negative is positive, positive times negative is negative. And then we were able to simplify this into two unlike terms.